G'day all. This is my Christmas present to use. This is the off-season training program. Try to do it 2 to 3 times a week. There'll also be some running involved. Try to do the running on the same days as the actual thing, but do the running after you do the actual soccer. I don't want you tired and fatigued doing this. This will still fatigue you, trust me. Then you go do a couple of laps at the oval afterwards. If you're going to be sitting there playing your video game 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week, make sure you shut it down. You don't even think about it. You go out, you do your soccer in the backyard, you come inside, and then you actually feel better playing the video games, knowing that you've done some training. You are MPL. Technically, there is community, Z grade to A grade, then there is New FM, then there is MPL, academies, then TSP. I still believe TSP is a little below the academies, but Northern actually ranks TSP above it. Then you've got your actual state and national teams after that. So you are quite up there in the levels. And make sure you keep your training up to date. These are the bands that you get from Kmart. They're $7.50, you get 4 of them in a packet. They all come in little packs like this. There's 4 of them, there should be enough there. The pack I bought, actually I just pulled them apart, I only had 3, not 4. So, but 4 should be enough for a year. Now, the band work is also, it's for a warm-up to get the legs going. It's also to help build muscles up as well. But not just for that, it gets the neurons working for when you start to, it's for sprint training. So when you start to lunge, it's getting those actions ready for sprinting. It starts to train the brain for sprinting. Every time you change directions, you should load the leg up like a spring and take off. And that's what we're doing the plyometrics as well. It's not just a warm-up, it's also to get the muscles working for sprinting. So what we're going to do, it's the same, the warm-up to start with. Put the bands on, Lachlan. For the holidays, we're going to do something different. Instead of swinging the leg, doing 10 like that, what we're going to do is go forward, lunge. Bring the leg up, go across, lunge. Do 10 of them, nice and slow. This is not a race, it's slow. So when you actually go to run on a field, your body is ready. So on the toes, making sure we're on the toes, leaning forward, go a bit of a distance, again, lean forward. Looks a little silly, but it does work. Go 10 forward, go for me, Lachlan. Toes, lunge. Make sure we really get down low. So it's like a lunge, up and down. Get it up and down working. Get that thigh working, get it warm. That'll do. Then we go 10 forward, we go then 10 backwards again. Same as we always do. On the toes, tiptoes back, tiptoes back, tiptoes back. If you want, try to vary it. You can either go back, down, then back, then down, back, down. Break it up. Don't keep doing the same thing all the time. 10 forward, 10 back, and then 10 to the side. Again, it's a lunge. To the side, down. To the side, leg together, down. Make sure the toes are always pointing. To the side, down. So 10 either way, 10 that way, and then come back, and then do 10 the other way. Up and down. Make sure the back is nice and straight. Your legs will feel it, they'll be warm after this. After we do that, 10 forward, 10 back, 10 to either side. Then, it's just simple kicks. 5 kicks nice and slow. We don't want to go like this. It's slow, it's a warm up to get the legs going. And then 5 to the other side. And then when we go backwards, make sure we turn the toes. And if you want, you can break it up. You can either just vary it like this. Swing the leg across the body 5 times. Swing the other way 5 times. You can swing backwards 5 times if you want. Just make sure those legs are nice and warm. Rightio. Now we'll go to the ball mastery bit. What we're going to do here is on top toe taps, bring the ball around the waist, go. After 15 seconds, try to get the rhythm going first, then introduce the tennis ball. So what we're going to do after 15 seconds, we now rotate the ball the other way. 15 seconds of the ball going one way, 15 seconds of the ball going the other way. And then stop, we'll have a breather. Go that for 30 seconds, go to a minute if you want, a little bit longer. Have a breather. Next one's inside toe taps. Inside toe tap with the ball around the waist. Go. Same thing, 15 seconds one way. Rotate the other way, 15 seconds back the other way. Right, stop. Stop. 10, 15 seconds breather, whatever you need to get the breath back to make sure your intensity is up there. This time, sole rolls with the ball. This time, go start the sole rolls. This is hard. Get the sole rolls, then start to introduce the ball. So make sure you get the sole rolls going right, then start to introduce the ball. 15 seconds, rotate the other way. Tennis ball. This is hard. If you don't want to introduce the tennis ball on this one, just hold the tennis ball and just do the sole rolls. Right, stop, breather. Go back up here, up to here. Mark it up here, please. Yep, and then the ball. There. Right, this time, you're going to do inside toe taps coming forward with the tennis ball rotating around the waist. That's it, good. Just like that, come 5 metres, turn around, go 5 metres back. So just go back now, Lachlan. That's not 5 metres, about where I am to where he starts. It's probably about 5, 6, 7 metres. Make sure it's more than 2 or 3. Really get something out of it. Next one, just hold the tennis ball. I don't know how good he is. I want sole rolls coming forwards. Just sole rolls. That's all. If you can introduce that tennis ball, then do it. But this would be very hard. What that'll do, 5 metres, sole rolls backwards, turn around, the other way. That's it. See how he's actually using the ball on an actual diagonal pass into each other. Some people can do it straight, some people can do it on diagonal. Pass the ball off it. Same thing, make sure you have a 10-15 second break as you're trying to do sole rolls. That's what the toe taps is about. Toe taps, you're on the toes the whole time, and it's just this little jump, back, forth, back, forth. The foot never goes flat on the ground. As soon as you go flat, it's hard and it's uncoordinated. Make sure that's when you start to introduce the sole rolls. Same with the sole rolls. Everything is on the toes. And when you start to move forward, all it is jump, 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 jump like that on the toes. As soon as you go flat-footed, it's awkward, and then you actually start to break the rhythm. Rightio. Now we're going to the first solo drill. Now what we do with this one, it seems easy, it looks easy, but it is quite intense. And it depends on what you put into it. What we're going to do, we're going to throw the ball in the air, a little bit higher than that. I'll make it nice and easy. We bring it down, and we just go that direction nice and fast. Make sure when we're dribbling, both feet on the toes, and we're using the outside of the foot there, and just a little dribble like that, little punch, as we run into the ball. Try to break it up, use your left, use your right foot. After we do that a couple of times, but we'll throw it up, we'll bring it down, and then we go that direction. Any direction you want, it's going to be as fast as you can out there, get back, stop the ball on the spot. Then, once we actually do it a couple of times, can we throw it up nice and high? Can we bring it down, and then go the direction that we want? Bring the ball down, as we bring it down, turn the foot, and go the direction that we want. One fluid motion down, across. So that way we don't have to just bring it down, then take a touch, bring it down, and we go across. Make sure the intensity is there and the speed is there. 5 times. Go. Put it down. Go. Fast. Go. Alright, good. Come back. Drop the ball. One more. Go again. No cut back. No cut back. It's just around the. That's it. Better. Stop. Right, so there's no cut back on that first one I didn't show it. All we're doing, bring it down, run around, or just run around the cone. Just a dribble, that's all. So that's all we're doing, just running around the cone. Next one, it actually, right, this one's now the cut back. So exactly the same thing, 5 times, do a little longer if you want. But this time, once we're up to that next stage, we can throw it up, bring it down, go that way. But when we're running with the ball, make sure there's about 5, 6 metres between each of these. What we're doing now, outside the foot, we run, we leave the ball, we step over, we let the leg up like a spring, outside foot back. So same thing over here, we leave the ball, over, bang. Nice and fast, back, stop on the spot. Nice now, Lachlan. Nice and fast. Bring it down, go, over the ball, step over, back, that's it. Good, drop it. One more. Probably go a little further on the toes if you want. Bring it down one direction, good. Step over the ball. Whoa. Hop up. It's wet, it's slippery today. Don't remember, outside the foot, out dribbling the ball, we step over the ball, we load the leg up, outside that foot, and we spring back. That's where I'm trying to get the plyometrics involved. Every time you change directions, you load that leg up like a spring and you take off faster. Standing straight and then taking off, is a lot slower and you don't get as much distance. That's why same here, we run with the ball, we step over, lunge, bang. We take off at speed. 5 times, do that, have a little breather, go again. Right, this time we're doing the foot. And all it is, inside, turn the foot, cut back that way. So again, throw the ball up, bring it down, go that direction. But as we're trying to bring it down again, one fluid motion, that direction, trying to go that way. The better you get, the higher you start to throw that ball. Really get something out of this. What we do now, again, bring it down, one fluid motion, go that way. But we drive the actual hatch, turn the foot, we cut back. Again, we lunge outside the foot, and we spring back. Go a little faster, cut back, bang, spring, and again come back, stop on the spot. Show us how, Lachlan. 5 times, 6 times, however you want, but at least 5, as fast as you can. Now, one direction, go. Cut back, good, bring it back. Try when you cut it back, use the outside foot, outside that foot on the outside leg to take back off the speed. One more. This is the croy. Down. Go again. Bring it down. Good. Go. Cut back. Good. Outside the foot. Yeah, it's better. Rightio. I know all of us don't have poles, we don't have codes at home. Same thing, get some sticks. Put some sticks out. I've even seen someone use garden pots. I think that was Will in the under-9s, I'm pretty sure. And you actually, same thing, you can use shoes, you can use cones, you can use sticks, pencils, Chihuahua pencils, you can use your mum and dad's garden pots, they'd love you for that. But this one, all we're doing, we're on the toes, drilling between the actual cones, on the toes again, both on the toes. Make sure we're hitting the outside of the foot on that area. You can either do it left, you can do it right foot, up to you. Inside, outside, inside. We run to this one, and then just around, to the outside, around the pole, around. Make sure we're using the outside, and then we go through the cones. Show us how, Lachlan. Same as over here on the other drill, just there. First one, 5 times, just drilling through, left, right foot, and you're running around the cones. Go! Make sure it's done at speed. If you want the first one, warm up, and the next one's do it at actual speed. Come back around, good, back around, good, beautiful, come back to the cones. Inside, outside if you can, doesn't really matter. Right, stop. Right, again, same as the drill before. First one's just running around the poles. This one, outside foot cut back. So, again, dribble through the hats, dribble through, inside, outside. As you go to this one, step over the ball, outside foot cut back. Outside foot cut back. Again, step over, outside foot cut back. Walk the shots now. Make sure it's done at speed. Ready to go. Make sure you control the ball and not chase the ball. Outside foot. Bring it back. Right. Right, this time, exactly the same thing. 5, 6 times. Make sure we dribble through. Left, right foot, vary it up, and then we're going to introduce the croy. Oh, like we did over there. Go through, change it up, bang. Go again, change. Last one. Change direction, good. Bring it back. Dribble through. 5, 6 times. Make sure it's done at intensity and speed. Right, so this time we go back to the ball mastery. You should be fatigued, you should be tired. This is when you start to make mistakes, like in a game. This is when there's time to concentrate and really be on your toes and put the effort in. And so we're going to do here for 1 minute, 30 seconds to 1 minute, juggling, feet only. So keep up, Reese. Ready, go. Make sure when you're juggling, turn the foot back. Flick the toes back to get that back spin on it. Every time, flick it back like that. For 1 minute or 30 seconds, have a little watch down there, a phone, and have a 10-second break. Bring it here, Lachlan. some of the ones can't juggle, make sure we actually just drop the ball, catch. Drop the ball, catch. And try to emphasise that foot turning backwards to get back spin on it like that. Just simple like that, that's all we do. Even if you have to, 30 seconds, go 1, 2, 3, catch the ball, start again. Like this time, wait. This time it's all body. So again, go, 30 seconds to a minute, go, all body. Use your knee, shoulders, chest, whatever you want. Back. 30 seconds to a minute. Try to go a minute, off everything. Ball here. Again, if you're having trouble, if you can't juggle, maybe just go foot, knee, thigh, catch. Or just go thigh, catch, and then introduce thigh, catch. Start to build it up, keep it simple to start with. Thigh, catch. That's it. 30 seconds to a minute, have a 10-second break. And then we're going to do the Christmas tree. Because it's Christmas, we're going to learn the Christmas tree. Not everyone's going to do this, but try it, and eventually you'll get there. So what the Christmas tree is, you juggle on one foot, even if you have to do it a couple of times. Thigh, shoulder, head, shoulder, thigh, down. Go back the other way. Good try. As I said, not everyone can do it, but even if you can go foot, thigh, head, that's a start. That's all it is. Bring it up, shoulder, down. That's all I'm wanting. Just practice it. It's just a different style of juggling, that's all. So ball here. Like this time. 5 times, it has to get to the head. So what it means juggling, 1, 2, and then up to the head. And then we juggle off the head, bounce off the head, back down, go again. You might be chasing the ball 1,000 times, but keep practicing, and you'll get there. So again, you can go as many as 5. Up to the head, and then start again. 30 seconds to a minute. Even if you're chasing the ball, doesn't matter. It's a new skill. Go. 5 times to the head. You've got to start to concentrate to get it up. Yeah, it's like that. And then get it up to the head. To the head. Good, that's it. We're done. That is the off-season training program. You've got some running involved, you've got some ball mastery involved, you've got cutbacks involved, and you've got some juggling involved. If you want, you can just cut it in half if you want. Just do over there the cutbacks, and then maybe not do that today. Break it up, it's Christmas. Enjoy your Christmas break. Make sure you spend time with the family and thank your parents. But when we come back, there will be a test to see if you have actually mastered some of these skills. First training session, all JDL girls, boys, youth girls will have an actual test to see if you've been doing this. There will also be some running involved, different for different people. If you're in an oval here, you run around the oval, that's approximately 400 metres. So the JDL will be running 1 to 2k runs, and the olders will be doing a 3k run, maybe even 5 if they want to push themselves. 5 would probably be about 10 times around this oval. Thank you very much, enjoy your holidays.